of this great land. This is our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi's dream project, his tribute to Sardar. This Statue of Unity will be on the same line as that of the Statue of Liberty. Now the question arises, in this vast population, would it be proper for us to keep aside 200 crores for erecting a statue of Sardar Patel? Should we not utilize these resources for some other productive
who was the first Home Minister of Free India, who was mainly responsible for the integration of princely states into the Indian Union, who was given the title the Iron Man of India and a patron saint. It was none other than the Indian barrister and statesman, one of the leaders of the Indian National Congress, and one of the founding fathers of the Republic of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And today, that is the 31st of October 2014, we are celebrating the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel as Rashtriya Ekta Diwas, National Unity Day. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished chief guest of the day, Shri S.S. Ranjan, the galaxy of intellectuals, invited teachers, and my dear friends. How different is this morning? Dear audience, you will yourself discover as the colors of this birth anniversary celebrations unfold. This mass activity will provide us an opportunity to reaffirm the inherent strength and resilience of our nation to withstand the actual and potential threats to the unity, integrity, and security of our country. This event will convey the message of unity, safety, and security to all school students. In this event, students across the country will carry this message for further propagation. They will act as unity, safety, and security ambassadors. They will appreciate the importance of this synergistic effort. A rich man says, money is life. A lazy man says, life is full of pleasure. But a true banker says that he will listen 100 times, ponder and think 1,000 times, but speak once effectively. He will lend you his umbrella when the sun is shining and solve all your financial problems within no time. Yes, you guessed it right. Our chief guest of the day is from the banking fraternity, Shri S. Srinivas Ranjan. Shri Ranjan is an MSc in Electronics and Solid-State Physics from the reputed University of Jabalpur. He joined the State Bank of India as probationary officer in 1974, and from there was no looking back. He slowly and steadily scaled newer heights. He has held various posts which include Head of Planning and Budgets, Corporate Finance, Retail Banking and International Banking, and also headed a subsidiary of State Bank in Nigeria for 4 years. On his return, he was made the Chief Financial Officer and took up the reins of the second most prestigious post in the bank in 2009. Sri Ranjan rose to the rank of being the Deputy Managing Director of the country's largest lender, State Bank of India, and finally retired as the head of Internal and Management Audit. It is very rightly said that you don't ever really retire. You retire. And this drive made Sri Ranjan a member of the Working Committee on Banking Reforms and Customer Service, consultant on banking services, mergers and acquisitions, besides being a fellow of the Institute of Bankers. Zeal and determination is so obvious in Sri Ranjan that he is equally passionate about traveling, photography, music, reading, and to reveal a secret, a huge movie buff. He has also done some human service relating to old age homes and orthopedically challenged children. Please welcome our illustrious guest, Shri Srinivas Ranjan. Welcome, sir. We are delighted to offer you all the most hospitable welcome we can. Many of you have made a huge effort to join us today. On behalf of us all, we are deeply appreciative and offer you our most grateful welcome. Our wonderful participants, we look forward to a great event. Let us together make it a grand success. It is indeed gratifying to note that the agenda of the day will focus on the life and achievements of the great leader. So, to throw more light on this revered and respected veteran freedom fighter, let me invite Srimati Raji Srinivasan to give us a brief address.
As well as the teacher from various schools and my dear children. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, also considered to be the architect of modern India, has been in the news recently with the announcement by the Finance Minister that rupees 200 crores in the budget has been set aside to erect a large statue of this great man in Gujarat. This is our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi's dream project, a tribute to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. This Statue of Unity will be on the same lines as that of Statue of Liberty. But there's a lot of controversy. In this country where there is so much of poverty, people raise the question why 200 crores of rupees is being spent to erect a statue. But my dear children, if you just turn the pages of history, you would come to know that the contribution of Sardar Patel can never be forgotten. But with the passage of time, it is a past history. Sardar Patel was greatly influenced by Mahatma Gandhi, and he participated in various freedom movements. He was a very simple man, and he played a very important role in integrating India. Children, you will be startled to know that 560 self-governing princely states and territories were merged under one roof, and it was because of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel believed in peace and harmony, and he conceptualized some of the greatest policies to keep our country secure from border countries. He wrote a letter to Nehru stating about how the country should be united and how peace and harmony should be brought about. Sardar Patel greatly believed in the privatization of organization, and he felt that privatization is very much necessary for the development of the country. No wonder Narendra Modi had rightly said that had Sardar Patel been the first Prime Minister of India, the world or the country would have taken a different direction. But unfortunately, he lived only for 3 years after the Indian independence. Had he been alive, this man of iron will, with his vision of modern India, could have placed India amongst the most developed nations of the world. We salute this great leader on this great day. Thank you.
Thank you. The sculptor of human character, a seasoned scholar, and a navigator of the flagship of knowledge, to present a deeper insight and peek into certain facets of Sardar Vallabhbhai's life and achievements. Sir, the stage is all yours.
Good morning, my friends here. A very warm welcome to all of you. I'm very honored to be here on the 139th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. I would like to thank the school for giving me this opportunity of addressing all of you. In fact, when I was your age and I was studying in school, teachers would make me very nervous. And after seeing so many teachers here, I'm still very nervous. So, you'll have to forgive me if I make some mistakes when I speak to you. The speaker before me had 1947, that is well before all of you were born, even it was before I was born, India got its freedom from the British Empire. A lot of people, many people sacrificed their wealth, their life for the sake of the freedom movement which Gandhiji had started. But the three most prominent people for the freedom movement that we remember today is Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, who had started a very unique way of working towards freedom, the way of non-violence and the way of non-cooperation. The following that Mahatma Gandhi had was so huge, and the non-cooperation movement was so effective, and the movement was so non-violent that the British had no alternative but to give freedom to this country and leave this country. Jawaharlal Nehru, the second architect of India's freedom, was the first Prime Minister. He was responsible for the creation of many institutions like the Indian Institutes of Technology, the Indian Institutes of Management, the Indian Institute of Sciences, and also the Baba Atomic Research Commission. But the most important of the three, that is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, played an extremely unique role, the role of keeping this country together. To just give you a few little idea, we got independence on the 15th of August 1947, and we came to know that it is going to be 15th of August 1947 only around the end of June 1947. There were 568 Rajas, kingdoms. Some of these kingdoms were very small kingdoms, having about a big population of 2,000 people, and there were large kingdoms like the Kingdom of Baroda, which was bigger than many of the countries in Europe. And within 2 months, the planning that Sardar Patel was able to do, he was able to bring all of them together and say that they will be a part of India, and thus India became one single nation. What I would like to talk to you here about is the qualities that Sardar Patel had, and the qualities which made him such a great human being, the qualities which I think all of us should follow. Some of these qualities were that he was an exceptional leader. He could take people along with him. He was able to convince people of what is the right thing to do. This is a quality every leader must have. The second quality that Sardar Patel had was that he was very clear that the nation came first, the people of the nation came next, the family came next, and his self was the last. If this principle is followed by all of us, that we keep the nation as the biggest priority in our life, that whatever we do is for the benefit of the nation, and all our actions should be directed to ensuring that it will benefit the nation most. This is a quality that all of us must really learn from Sardar Patel. In fact, the other quality that he had was the quality of really negotiating. It is not very easy. To just give you an idea, 568 small and big kingdoms all over the country. It is at a time where we did not have mobile phones, we did not have big aircrafts, we did not have great railway lines. How did he manage to get all these 568 people to come together and accept that they should be a part of India? It shows great planning, great skills of talking to people, and also having once talked to people, if people did not agree, keeping this goal in mind that India has to be one country, he had to at times be unpleasant by even forcing these people to become a part of the country. This is a quality we must all have. In fact, I am very happy to be here. I see amongst all of you the qualities of leadership. All that is required is you need to set your goals and work towards these goals. We also must understand the theme of today is the theme of unity. And it is very essential because it is absolutely necessary. The way things are happening in the country, unity has become a very important theme. And this unity can come only when we remember the path that a person like Sardar Patel has set before us and follow the ideals and examples of Sardar Patel in making this nation a great nation. It is already a great nation, but leaders like you will grow up, will make it, I want it to become the best nation in the world. So thank you very much, and wish you all the very best. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you.
Our most valued invited guests, escort teachers, and dear students, it is now time to wind up this short and sweet inauguration program, and it's my privilege to say thank you to all you lovely people on this occasion. I, on behalf of Bhavan's VP Vidya Mandir Srikrishna Nagar, extend a hearty vote of thanks to all the speakers for gracing your important work and sharing with us your findings and opinions today. A big thank you to Sri Ranjan for his efforts towards giving us invaluable knowledge about Sardar Patel, the unseen and unknown facets of his character. We are all inspired by your great words. First of all, thank you, sir, for being our speaker today. We have listened with pleasure and delight. And from now on, we will believe in the adage that there is no I in team, there is a big I in attitude. So from now on, we will go on to the path of team spirit, which is another word for unity. I must express our deep sense of appreciation to Rajesh Srinivasan for an excellent coverage of the topic. Thank you so much for your very special and interesting talk. I thank our Vice Principal, Srimati Nirupama Iyer, for putting together this whole canvas and stitching it up so